Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DACC qualifier. This is Mineski taking on RRQ. I'm Luminous, and you guys are joining me for this best of 3. Alongside myself, it's going to be the one and only Aosin. And right from the get-go, we have a big departure from what we just had. Shadow Demon and Luna for Mineski, and the Slaughter and Lone Druid for RRQ. Hard to argue who's got the better end of this the draft, because both of these are quite meta combos, if you will.
10 seconds to go.
Right when we were talking about how both sides ignored Lone Druid.
5 seconds.
Lone Druid, first pick.
Yep. And good to see that Mineski paying a lot of respect to the Eden Earth Spirit as well as the Darkseer.
Yeah, they definitely watched yesterday's matches. No, they don't want to deal with any of that Darkseer shenanigans.
And also Miracle getting a lot of respect, both his Weaver as well as the Naga being taken out. Although, I guess Jules definitely played a strong Weaver last game as well, making some good plays, especially in that mid game.
So we've seen this opening time and time again, but where do they go from here?
I think that's a strength of these two lineups, right? There's no really one kind of pinned in. Like, it's not like a draw lineup where you're like, okay, we're looking at more range heroes, or it's not an all-in-depth wall pushing lineup where you have to pick pushers. You can just kind of go where the draft takes you.
Normally, I would agree with you there,
10 seconds
but I think
to
that's
go.
more so for the Shadow Demon Luna draft, not so much for Slaughter Lone Druid.
5 seconds.
Okay.
Because from the past, or from the previous set, Next Gen actually opened with this exact same draft, right? The Slaughter Lone Druid. And then they drafted into like Silencer, and I believe it was like Underlord and +1. Maybe it was like Core Venge, maybe?
Yes.
I think it was Core Venge, yeah.
Right.
So it was those 3 heroes.
Oh,
And they were in this position where they did not do any damage.
Well, I think it was more so that they lost every lane, and they just got quickly demolished. But I feel like if you do well on the lane stage, then these are flexible enough heroes, especially like Lone Druid. He could go mid, he goes safe lane. So, and the Slaughter is not tied in as a support or an off lane. So we'll see. We'll see where they go from here.
I think, I was gonna say like knowing Mineski, but I guess I don't really know Mineski that well, huh? What do you think they would actually go with from here? What do they normally run with Shadow Demon Luna?
To be honest, this is my first time ever seeing Mineski go Shadow Demon Luna, unless I'm mistakenly.
I feel like we've seen it before.
This is Miracle drafting, and we have a 3rd pick Clockwork. You should pick the Shadow Fiend now, RQ, or there's.
I actually really like this Clockwork pick. I think Clockwork is one of the undervalued heroes for dealing with
10
Lone Druid.
seconds to go.
So you get in there, put down the cogs. Doesn't matter if he fear you, you're still in there.
5 seconds.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, it's just it forces the Lone Druid to build more defensively. I think if you're against the Clockwork, you're more likely to finish the Hurricane Pike rather than Mjolnir.
And we're back.
Correct.
And if Clockwork gets like Blade Mail, Lone Druid actually has a lot of issues dealing with the Clockwork, because
Isn't that
like unless you go for a Hurricane Pike, you're not going to have damage then.
I see. Okay, that's kind of the second half I was wondering. Is like, I'm saying like Lone Druid has a built-in answer to Clockwork essentially with the upgrade to Hurricane Pike. But you're saying by upgrading to the Hurricane Pike,
And he doesn't have as much damage.
that's the big problem, because you're not kind of forwarding your initial game plan. Okay. Well, the big question for me is whether this is a support Clockwork or a core Clockwork, and whether Mineski is going to combo it up with the Shadow Fiend pickup to get themselves.
Radiant's pick.
Oh, Rubik. I think Rubik is somewhat of a counter for Clockwork, so I guess they expect this Clockwork to be offlane if they pick Rubik this early.
Sure.
They were really struggling for a pick, though. They used a lot of the reserve
10
time.
seconds to go.
Yeah. Rubik traditionally a great counter to the Clockwork, because you could
5 seconds.
turn his cogs against him by lifting him out of it and in front of it.
I actually think, like you said, Mineski, not really too sure how they're going to run this Clockwork, but after seeing that Rubik pickup, it's not out of the question that it's going to be a support Clockwork. And I think Shadow Demon Clockwork is actually not that bad of a combination.
It's actually quite good. like
Yeah.
disrupt into trapping them inside cogs or just walking up for battery assault. The question always comes down to for a simple clockwork is how is he going to get the levels, especially if he falls too far behind. Then he will. The mid game is all about him essentially suiciding every time he starts off a fight. RQ is going to go back for an Enigma. And honestly, I think that's not really something that Luna would worry too much about, at least in the laning phase.
I don't think so either. In fact, I think she might not. She might actually be kind of happy to deal with it. I think with a couple of levels, and I think by level 4 having the glaives, you can actually farm it. Maybe not that reliably, but you can easily threaten them.
Yeah, I wonder what RQ is thinking about with this Enigma pick, because honestly, it doesn't feel like it's accomplishing too much of anything.
Well, we'll just have to see how they. Well, it might even be just like jungle Enigma and then offlane starter.
Sure. I think I would like that a little bit more.
You know, just getting a core that can, or not a core, but a hero that can actually farm up the early fighting items, team fight items.
Seconds to go.
So if this is a support clockwork, what do you think would be a good offlaner for Mineski?
Against Lone Druid? I see teams having a lot of success with Sand King. I still can't really logically work that one out myself. But I think something like that wouldn't be too bad.
I think they actually need more lockdown.
Isn't Sand King more lockdown?
I mean, yeah. I mean, just mean like in a broader sense. Not only just Sand King. Just whatever has lockdown.
It also could be a 2-1-2 situation, because honestly, I don't think Shadow Demon Luna needs any help against Slaughter plus Enigma. So they could just do Clockwork plus anybody, and the Cog should be able enough to get the wave back going their way. Like they could even do something like a Pudge if they want here for Mineski.
Yeah, actually, that might actually work.
And then you just do like hooks and cogs on the
They
top
can
lane.
they can always just they could always just aggro tri-lane with this Luna actually.
Sure.
And it can still be a core clockwork, and then they could just pick up one more support and really put pressure on the offlane. So
Alright.
it's gonna be a safe lane lone druid, it seems.
I mean, on paper, this Queen matchup is decent against Shadow Fiend, but you gotta keep in mind Shadow Fiend starting with extra 20-something damage. So, I don't know if I favor the Quap matchup at all.
Let's see how they deal with the
10 seconds to go.
cog deny.
Alright, this is a good testament of how good the chemistry and how much I practice this. You need 3 people to be fully coordinated to do this. The Shadow Fiend cannot be an idiot.
Okay, it's gonna be support clockwork. They pick up the Bad Rider.
I could be support bat too. Who knows?
I think they just go aggro tri-lane with this clockwork.
And do bat safely.
Yeah, because Bat's not gonna have any issues against a Slardar or an Enigma.
Sure.
Either.
Oh, we'll see.
So how many souls can you get off of every cog if you do it correctly?
Every cog usage, you can get 3.
3, right?
Yeah, Shadow Demon or whoever needs to hit it once, and then Shadow Fiend needs to hit it a second time. And honestly, if you do it perfectly, you could get about 4 rounds off. The second round, the third round, we probably want to use it at the shrine spot, and then the fourth one on the way to the rune spot. Again, the Shadow Demon player cannot be an idiot.
I have great faith that they will get at least. All right, let's make a bet. How many souls is he gonna get? I say he's gonna get.
He's gonna get 10 more than 3 rounds, in my opinion. He's gonna get more than 9.
I think he's gonna have. Well, I'm asking for an exact number.
It's either 9 or 12.
9 or 12.
Yeah. I hope 9.
I say he's gonna get 11.
He's gonna mess it up.
I think there's gonna be some slip up.
Okay, we'll see. It's a Ninja Boogie support clockwork.
All right, here we go.
They're not doing it. Mistake. No, they're
Here
doing
we
it.
go. No, here we go.
1. Alright, this is looking like a 9. Oh no! It's looking like 11!
I'm telling you, it's looking like an 11. There's always that.
You gotta pre-ping where you're
First
gonna
one.
hit first. Oh my god. They don't even... Mistakes!
Oh, not even 11.
Mistakes! Yeah, Jules needs to communicate. Like, okay, I'm gonna go 3 o'clock, 4:30, 6 o'clock. You know, like this is very important.
Oh, okay, here we go.
That's 3.
They got it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, so
Alright,
now
it's a 7.
walk to the
So,
shrine.
which means
No, they're gonna do more in the base. Okay.
yeah, they're moving out now.
Ninja Boogie are too fast. Are they? Is that it?
30 seconds to shoot.
Wait, that's it? No. They've got to be going for one more.
Maybe they're doing it on top of the rune spot, and Ninja Boogie's gonna go back.
Well, they gotta zone out this lone druid first. They gotta secure this.
Yeah, walk up and use the cogs to zone out. I do believe you can miss uphill, so try not to hit uphill. No, that's it. 7. 7 is the final answer.
We weren't even close.
Dude, I had a lot more expectation for this.
And they're off.
Feels bad.
Yep. They lift him away. Disruption, though!
Ooh, nice.
RR is gonna... Ooh, and they cog up the bear? No, they cog up the real hero, too. Man, he looks like kind of like Lycan with that cape. Crush is gonna come through.
R has to be careful here.
He's got
Do
napalm.
they have another cog? They don't have cog.
Wait, the right clicks are so much! That's gonna be 1 kill, and Zephyr is gonna have another secondary crush. They have Lift coming off cooldown 1 second. That's gonna be a secondary kill. Eden's going for a 3rd one. Alright, the amount of fail going on right now is...
Not like this. It starts with the cogs.
It's okay. Jay has enough lasting mechanic. He'll get full souls.
Alright. Yeah, he's having the time of his life right now. 11 souls.
Actually, he's only got denies. It's funny to watch.
Oh, it is going to be that offlane Enigma, and Zephyr is going to be playing that boots first slaughter. I think the boots is actually what made it so easy for them to get that first 2 kills.
Yo, Miracle is just walking and farming these Eidolons. It's like, thanks for dropping it in the lane.
I wonder... This Quap is actually doing pretty well against Jay. Despite having this start with the souls.
Yeah. Now, I wonder if he's going to skip the bottle again in this particular game, because against Queen of Pain, I feel like you need a sizable amount of regen. And not having the bottle is actually really rough.
It looks like he is.
Do you agree with this?
I think it's actually okay. I mean, yeah, I actually think the build is perfectly fine.
Alright. He's going to probably pop that shrine and go jungle a little bit. Zephyr tries to come around, and it looks like R is able to stack himself a pretty decent amount, so he's going to napalm it to 6 or 7, and then farm both camp at once. Pretty good stuff.
Ninja Boogie really needs to find himself some kind of experience. Oh, he actually, Jay actually buys the boots first.
Good choice. I'm
And
surprised
I think with
he's-
this kind of build, he's actually not going to get the bottle then.
I'm surprised he isn't taking the Batrider's experience a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too.
Well, Zephyr's gonna come around. The crush will hit, but Queen of Pain a little bit too far away. Queen of Pain going for the 2-point into dagger build. Normally you see against range heroes, most players just leave it at 1.
It's a good point, because I don't think he's going to be hitting this Shadow Strike ever.
Yeah,
I think if he walks up to Shadow Strike range, he's
he's just dead.
potentially going to feed. Yeah.
Wait, Ninja Boogie's up on the cliff.
Oh, no.
So you know what I wonder whether you could do is whether you could plant an outward branch on top of yourself and push yourself down.
Oh, that's a good point. He's just spamming top.
You know what Eden should have done there? He should have farmed the cogs. Maximum efficiency.
This is quite the sight.
Hey guys, I didn't miss a kill. Good job, Luminous. I caught that one.
Got him.
You know, I actually want to get Cliff there just to see whether I could push myself down with the Iron Branch. You probably
You can easily
can.
test it.
Yeah.
Be some nice little bit of tech to figure out. So far, every lane is going really well for RRQ. This Clockwork isn't really able to accomplish too much. Still being only level 2 and not really having... Oh, middle lane.
Yo, Zephyr trying to right click, but the disruption's gonna come through. He has Fairy Fire as well, and Jay wants to go forward to go for kills. But really nicely done with that TP, and good thing on Jay, not pussing out for the lack of a better term. Wait, Quap blinks away.
Alright, and Jay takes 2 shrines.
I think in order to make this build work, he has to get both shrines. The no bottle build.
Well, as you say that, he does have the bottle queued up now, so he is going to go for that bottle.
Okay. Yeah, I figured this game is kind of different from the last one. Like, Queen is going to just harass you so hard with the nukes.
I actually like this decision that Mineski are going with. Just make Jay farm the jungle, because Ninja Boogie needs to find EXP somewhere. He really doesn't have any choice but middle lane, I think.
Yep. I mean, Shadow Fiend being super efficient in jungle was able to stack in the middle of his jungling route. Is the bottle coming? The bottle is coming. But the
Bring
clarity.
out an extra clarity too.
Yeah.
You need that mana.
Especially now that you could jungle with the clarity running. Why not?
It's actually one of my favorite things about this new change.
Now my favorite
You
thing
get
is
so
to
much value out of this.
salve and tower dive. You know, just get in there. Tower does not cancel salve, so let's go.
You know, despite knowing that mechanic, it's actually very rare that I've
Seen
put
it,
to use.
done it, yeah. I think it's one of those things that once people start doing it more, everyone will start doing it.
Bottom lane
Jules.
or bottom rune. Oh, Jules.
Ooh, Quap's gonna come in.
Super dead.
Well, pretty important for Queen to actually KS that one, because falling a little bit behind now.
Bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Oh, and Jay picks up a regen rune.
I want to say that if you just pick up a regen rune once, you pay for the bottle, essentially, right? Like, you just get so much out of it.
Yeah, I think regen rune. I think what do you think are the best runes to pick up as a mid laner?
It depends, right? I say everyone has his use.
Okay.
Probably regen. I feel like...
I always get so happy when I find a double damage. I don't know why.
I mean, I feel sad when I find a double damage because I realize, like, I can't force the kill or something like that. Because I'm a pussy. I'm just like, I'm gonna farm with this.
Oh, top lane. A lot of exchanges going on. Is Eden?
Lift
gonna
him
be
up.
okay
The
here?
right click. Any roots? No roots. In fact, they're gonna go right on top of Eden. Eden in a lot of trouble. The Fair is gonna push them away.
Nice sphere.
Jay's gonna be in here as well. Can they actually get off the call? Call actually push them away, but Zephyr taking a ton of damage. That raise right on top of his head. Queen of Pain comes back in. Nice root here. Are in a lot of trouble, but looks like he's gonna Firefly away. Now Jay's gonna get focused. 2 points in poison. That's a lot of slow. He's gonna turn around to start raising. He gets lifted back up, and Jay gonna go down. RRQ. Great crop rotation to punish the Shadow Fiend.
That looked so close. I was getting scared for Rubik there. He was about to hit the double raise, but very nicely timed lift. With an easy double kill.
Yeah, I don't think they expected the Quap to Sonic Wave across the tree like that and bring their HP value so low.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mineski right now, this like between the Bad Rider and the Clockwork, like they have to really be on top of them in order to output damage, and the positioning just wasn't quite there.
Oh, they might get themselves a bear though. Wow, they even lasted the bear. That's a lot of hate.
Say 300 gold worth.
Yeah, I mean your lasso before Blink Dagger is pretty useless anyway, so. Shadow Fiend,
Alright.
so jungling it up. But that lead he once had over the Queen of Pain is pretty much evaporated. And now Kel'Thuzad on the top lane is the most farm guy on the map. Man, he's got a really nice set on this Lone Druid. This is definitely the
I think
most...
this is like one of the only sets. I don't even know if there are any more. I think I have this one too. It's like a very common one.
Really?
I think, yeah.
I've never seen this one before. Like, This bear is armored to the teeth. I keep saying the panda bear.
I feel like you're like baiting me to click on the cosmetic guy and then you crash.
Crash the game. If your game crash, I'll click after you also crash.
I wonder if they've hashed. I'm so tempted to try it now.
Just click it now, and they'll be like E+4 Yosin has disconnected.
Alright, wait. Is there any action going on?
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's gonna take you like 2 minutes to come back.
There's no action though. I'm clicking it.
Did you crash?
Oh, it worked.
Oh shit! Should I click on it?
Well, see, the thing is, there's actually no like showcase. It's just the zoom in button,
I see.
like the cinematic mode. Yeah, it didn't crash.
I'm too afraid to click on it. Because it don't matter if you crash. It matters if I crash.
Wait. Bottom lane.
Yeah, black
Smoke
hole.
rotation.
Incoming.
Oh, Miracle is in a lot of trouble.
Black hole. The toilet. The golden toilet. Bam. So
Oh,
clean.
that was a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Do they really need all of that?
I mean,
I think they just needed to scream, right?
that was a message, yo. I like it.
Message. Okay.
But like you said, this Clockwork finally gets to level 6. Needs to start doing something for the team. That was a really good fight, because very smart play by the Rubik, lifting it towards the Shadow Demon, or else the Black Hole was going to get cancelled, and they both run away. Clockwork Coke coming back in, they get the slaughter, but there's a full creep wave, and now he's on top of...
Oh, he's dying so fast. Oh,
Disruption's
nice.
going to help out, the Luna's going to come back in, but I think Ninja Boogie might still be in a lot of trouble. Yes, Eidolon's going to clean down. Eclipse, though, getting blocked up. This Eclipse is hitting actually 0 heroes. And now they're running through.
They have to be careful.
Yo,
If he
Eclipse
gets rooted,
stolen.
he
Oh
can
my
go down.
god, this is already so bad for Mineski. Mineski gets rooted, of course, and now Eden comes back in. He has Eclipse. He will cast it. He will die very quickly, but still, damage output was already there. RR is also going to go down. That's a double kill on Kelduzat already, and he's charging for more. Huge ultimate. That bear goes down. Okay, now Kelduzat gets surrounded.
Kelduzat.
Okay, he's dead, and now Queen of Pain's under tower and right clicks galore from Jay. Jay wants both. Requiem, and he's gonna get them
What
both.
is happening?
Alright.
Okay, so that originally was mega disastrous for Mineski, but I guess they baited the hell out of RQ, and underneath the tower, Jay pretty much single-handedly killed off 3 of them.
Yeah, and Jay was so smart. He knows he was gonna die there, but he also knows that his Death Requiem is gonna do a ton of damage, so he basically spread his damage output to guarantee 2 kills after his death. I don't think a lot of people just went for the guaranteed queen kill.
Yeah.
But Jay, what a god.
What a player.
Yeah.
That was a great play.
That was a salvage play, because I think Mineski was straight into the dumpster if they lost that team fight.
I think so too. I was gonna say, like, it would almost look like it was about to become a 3 for nothing, 4 for nothing.
Yeah. Man, the stolen Eclipse was also bad. It was just like a lot of bad things happening there, but
Yeah.
Jay
Luckily
got-
for Mineski, they killed him pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It only got off like 1 or 2 beams at best.
I mean, those 1 or 2 beam hit more hero than Miracle, so that's all I have to say for that one.
He I think he actually meant to cancel it. I saw him turn it on, and then he started backpedaling. Like, he just ran back. Well, in any case, I think with that team fight, RQ should be only very slightly ahead. I think this game is like really even right now.
Yep. Which is, I think, where you want to be when you have Enigma and Lone Drew with a team, because those heroes could grow quite a bit.
Oh, Ninja Bookie gets caught out again.
Yeah, and he's dead. And this is kind of the danger of playing a support Clockwork, especially when you have this kind of start. I don't think he's going to have a good game, ever, this game.
You think he's just gonna hook in, feed,
I mean,
rinse and repeat?
Yeah, like, because how are you going to get farm as a support Clockwork?
That's very true.
No breaking down the radiant structure.
I guess if your team does very good on the tower sieging aspect, you get a lot of net worth that way, but
Bottom towers seem better.
they're not doing that, so...
Jay has full souls. I wonder if he's actually gonna look for this Scylla Bear. I
Okay.
think he's strong enough to solo kill him.
He won't have any raises afterwards, though, because his mana is a bit low. Alright, he's not going to go for it.
Yeah, he's... Zephyr actually is pretty close to that Blink Dagger. Only 150 off. And I think it's go time. Game kind of slowed down a bit, but Black Hole is back up. And Blink Dagger is about to be up on the Sargar as well. This is Best time for RRQ to make a move.
I think the move will be made here by RR. Dagger being ferried out. Does he have a smoke on there as well? No smoke. Imagine one of the
There should
supports.
be. Yeah, Clockwork has it.
Yeah. That backpack. Alright, okay, let's go.
You know, you say Clockwork is gonna have a hard time farming, but he actually
He's
managed
got a
to find a
staff.
decent
Yeah,
amount.
he's got a staff of wizard.
Yeah, he's actually got items.
Impressive. Alright, Quap. That Shadow Blade's about to run out. Blink, lasso.
Oh, this is a nice kill.
Yep. And injure a couple of raises. But the Blink Crush! Queen of Pain will die on the way out. Zephyr taking a ton of damage. The Black Hole is at the ready. And it got cancelled immediately by, I think, a battery assault tick or something. Shortest Black Hole I've ever seen in my life. And that's going to be a tower. Wait. Requiem. Oh, Quals. Oh, wait. Is he going to let it rip?
Oh,
That
how
damage.
did you know he's gonna walk up
But the
like
fear, the fear. Gonna save him. Yeah, how do you know? I don't know. J God
What a player,
with a
Jay.
J sense.
that? J sense.
Yeah. But didn't get the kill.
Oh, interesting. Koala's actually just going straight for the Blink Dagger after the Helm of the Dominator. Is this the play?
Koala with the HOT.
No. He's getting Blink Dagger. He's already queued up.
I think
I
that's
feel like
what.
he should just go for.
That's why Ice.
He just actually goes for.
He's like copying Ice today, right? Earlier with the Magnus play, right now with the Enigma play.
I mean, it's Ice, right? Why not? If there's an off later to copy, Ice is your one of your best choices. I feel.
Yep. Well, despite not having Black Hole available, they're gonna just shove down the mid lane here. Oh, that tower deny attempt? Oh no, that was their creep. Just kidding. I was gonna say.
The Dire went and fortified their structures. Dire's bottom
Top
tower's
lane?
getting
Oh, they're just gonna go straight into Roshan.
Okay.
Oh, it gets scattered out immediately though.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is safe. I think Mineski are more than ready.
It
to
is not
take this
safe.
fight.
This is not safe against Ninja Boogie. Scouts it again. And they back it off.
Dire's bottom tower.
I think if RRQ stayed, that would have been super disastrous. There is a smoke on Rubik. I actually think they could still take fights even without Black Hole. I think they're strong enough.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the initiation for the slaughter, especially when you don't have the Black Hole. But for now, Mineski seems to be happy grouping up. Trying to push tier 1 top.
Dire's top tower. You know
Man, Jay is so massive.
Dire's lost the top tower.
17 minutes in, Dragonlance and Silver Edge completed.
I wonder if teams will start respect banning Jay's Shadow Fiend. Like, it's every time I see it, it's super good.
Yeah, it seems like no matter what position he's put in, it's
Dire's top tower.
doing pretty good. Well, actually, to be fair, they made this game like a little easier on him, giving him the cogs in the.
I don't know. He only got 7 souls.
It makes a big difference. It still makes a big difference. Oh, and Clockwork's back to finish that 4-stab. This is actually a very big pickup for him because this actually prevents him from chain feeding every time he hooks in.
True. Alright, Miracle gonna get a tier 2 for free, essentially. Meanwhile, Dire is also pushing in, trying to take the tower quite quickly. Queen of Pain's going for Lotus Orb. What's your thought on that? It's not exactly the most common second choice item.
That is a little strange. No, that's Lincoln Sphere. What? He baited me.
Alright, sorry. No, I saw the Ring of Health and the voice, so I'm like, yep. But then I didn't see the ultimate.
Lotus-
Might be.
Alright, and that was in free Roshan. I'm kind of surprised that RQ gave that away freely, because I think they pinged it out, right? They must have known about it. And with this pickup, I feel like with this Aegis pickup, I think Mineski should be strong enough to just pretty much take control of the map.
Yeah,
'Cause
at least for the
I
next
think if-
5 minutes. I mean, Black Hole could turn things around, but I'm not sure if they could kill Shadow Fiend twice, unless he's caught out, you know, away from his team.
I think hitting a dream black hole is kind of out of the question. I think it's just way too hard. I think Mineski have way too much to cancel it, because Luna could just beam.
Clockwork, Battery
Disruptor
Assault.
can disrupt. Battery assault, hook. Actually, yeah, pretty much that's about it. But I think it's more than enough.
Radiant's top.
Flame Break Kappa.
Yeah, phone.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Zai Clockwork. Because I remember there was a draft where Zai had to play Clockwork, and he was the only way that they could cancel a black hole. Yeah. And he did it every time.
I mean, Zai's secretly one of the best players in the world. I guess not so secretly, because... But I think the man deserves more credit.
Alright, so... Yeah, Lodruid's gonna go for that Hurricane Pike first. This is definitely the right choice. I think when you're up against the Clockwork, majority of your team should always have a Force Staff.
Well, the problem is it's laying damage, and right now I feel like they need some damage to repel this push. Shadow Fiend coming from the backline here. There is no detection. Okay, they're gonna go for Luna, but Luna does have the disruption to back him up. And Shadow Fiend still pandering on the backline. Sentry will now get dropped. And Jay will assist the siege.
Dyer's mid tower won't last.
Firefly's being used here.
I mean,
They don't have any vision though.
I think it's pretty just like warning them to not come close. All they want is the tier 2, right? I don't think they're
They don't know he's here though.
sure.
I don't think they know where R is.
Oh, even better, right? Then it's hard for them to initiate. Well, like you were saying, with the Aegis on Jay, it's pretty much the map is there. They get to do whatever they want. They can now push bottom. We're getting to a stage of the game where the SC Luna combination is really about to take off, especially once the Manta style gets finished. Then you're looking at 4 to 5 Lunas on the map, and it's gonna be really, really hard, especially when you don't have the Mjolnir finish for RQ to deal with that.
Yep, Miracle's only 400 gold away. And honestly, I don't even think the SD Luna is like your biggest problem here. It's this Shadow Fiend.
Sure.
Just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know if they have what it takes to
All right,
pick him off in a team fight.
it's gonna be a flank.
Wait, they know about this. They saw it.
Dyer's bottom tower's
They're pinging it out.
Okay, Smoke still needs to get broken here. Jules in a very precarious spot. Smoke does get broken. Ninja Boogie, he forced that away the lasso onto
yes.
Zephyr. And where's the damage output? Eclipse, did it get stolen? I'm not sure. It's only a Lucent Beam on the backline. Black Hole gets cancelled immediately here. Jay taking a ton of damage, but he does have the Aegis. Ninja Boogie going on top of Kel'Thuzad. The buyback comes here from the Enigma. He still has Black Hole available. Where's the Black Hole? It only gets one, a very low HP Miracle. Miracle will go down. Jay is going to be alive, and Jay does have the Hurricane Pike. He's going to work here. Kel'Thuzad trying to man fight. Oh, the cogs here by Ninja Boogie. He will kill Jay, but that means he will also go down. Keep in mind, that was a buyback. Queen of Bay extremely low. He does blink away. Aura blinking forward. The rocket on top of him. And the right clicks. That should be enough. The blink cooling down. Oh, he blinks away in the very last second. Ninja Boogie will cog Zephyr away. Gem hits a deck somewhere. Somebody will pick it up. But the net! Miracle has the net ready, canceling the blink dagger altogether. Ooh, Ninja Boogie going right back in. I'm not sure whether he wants to be in there. He needs to go away now. Force Staff cooling down in a couple seconds. He is lit up, so he can't TP away. He dropped down the cogs, looks to TP out. Can they actually get off the lift? The blink stunned by Zephyr will ensure them one more kill. I don't even know who won that one. But
I would say that Mineski won overall. It was really unfortunate that they didn't know where the gem was. The gem was just lying there the entire time. And Mineski could have easily just taken it and left much earlier. So luckily for RQ, they do manage to get their gem back. But overall, I think that Mineski still win that team fight simply because I'm not too sure how many buybacks RQ went through with, but
only the
I know
Enigmas.
for sure Enigma did.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it was just Enigma. And honestly, that was a really, really good buyback from Enigma.
Yeah, they were
Except
right next to the
for the
shrine.
fact. except for the fact that he blinks or he buys back, right? He TPs in, blinks in, black holes, hits both the cores, which is a really, really good black hole. But Miracle, with his dominated troll creep, just
Netted him?
nets him.
Okay.
Yeah, and it canceled. That's how he canceled it.
Sorry, I
So
didn't see that one because that was.
If he didn't do that, Mineski actually would have lost that fight really badly because for sure Luna and Shadow Fiend would have both died there.
Yep. And despite
without the Lone Druid dying.
Yeah, despite not having the complete Mjolnir, Lone Druid was outputting a ton of damage in that fight. So, the hero still has fangs, man, even without having those big items.
Yeah, that was just really unlucky for Jay too, though, because he was attacking from the bottom of the, or in the middle of the staircase. Then
It's like over here or something.
Jay didn't even dodge. Yeah, he didn't dodge at all.
Oh, we're gonna see it one more time. This time, no black holes, so this is gonna be much more ambitious of engagement. Rocket Flare coming out again. Zephyr gets found. Do they want to initiate off of that? I don't think they want to do. They're gonna siege slowly. Tower has already gone down, but the fight might still
Smoke
continue.
breaks again.
Clockwork Hook,
yeah,
and they're gonna get themselves Eden. Eden will lift him and toss him away, but Eden's still trapped in there for a long while. He is gonna go down. The Blame Out dropping very low. Queen of Pain blinking back in, focusing on Miracle, and the Blame Out activates. Miracle taking a ton of damage. She eclipses, kills himself off the Blame Out on the back line though. Miracle, sorry, Jay as well as R are going to work. Queen of Pain now blinking away, getting found here by Jules. Demonic Purge going on top of him as well. Blinks to the south side. Poison still catching him up, and looks like he's gonna make it out of here. Queen of Pain now blinks to south further.
Wait, Jules, is he gonna find him? I think he sees him. Oh, he found him.
I don't think
they see him.
Give vision. It doesn't give vision unless it hits him.
No, he saw him, but everyone's already out.
Okay.
So he's just like, all right, we're out. Once again, pretty even team fight, and that was without the black hole. But once again, Shadow Fiend doesn't have that Aegis, so I think that's what made the fight a little even. Unfortunately for a Miracle, I think he actually needs BKB now because that Blade Mail just shredded him.
I think he just
Eclipse,
needs
killed
more
himself on the Blade
HP.
Mail.
Yeah. He also needs disruption. I think mostly just reserved for him. And despite my doubts on the support Clockwork, Ninja Boogie is continuing to buy item after item. No problem, man. And now he's got,
like you said, he's still, even with these amount of items, like this amount of items, he hooked in and died pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, but at least he's doing stuff, like, despite his death. Like, the Blade Mail is going to be very nice. And that was without Black Hole. The next fight is going to have Black Hole available for RQ. Bat Rider.
Do they see Zephyr?
Oh,
he missed.
Yo, he can't actually get the range, and now R is going to get defensively force staff away.
Oh, did they find the Rubik?
Yes, they
yeah,
did.
They found the Rubik, though. So despite the failed initiation, they do manage to get a pick off at least.
That should be Shrine.
It should be a shrine, yeah. I think this game is going to get a lot harder for RRQ once Luna gets a BKB. I think the game is already pretty hard for them with just Jay having the BKB. But I think once Luna has a BKB, the next couple of team fights are going to be fairly difficult for them.
Well, I think that depends on the Koala BKB, right? Because once he has BKB, then only Clockwork is the reliable way to cancel the ult, right?
The troll?
The troll?
Okay.
I guess Bat Rider too, but he needs to come in from some next level angle.
Bat Rider would need, I think, in
Aether
order
Lens?
to... I think Aether Lens is like the only way.
Yeah, Aether Lens, and you have to go in from the back.
Ooh, he's going for the Scepter, though.
Okay.
The Scepter is the most satisfying thing ever when you actually lasso two heroes.
I could dig it. Is the Scepter really that good? Because it might grab the bear by accident. I guess you're not complaining.
Yeah, if it grabs the bear and grabs the bear.
The bear
you still got
farming
your
like
primary
this.
target.
The bear farming like this is not the way. It falls onto the ground.
Easy 300. Alright. Let's see what the current net worth is like. Mineski are actually 10,000 ahead, and honestly, from the past couple of team fights, I wouldn't have expected them to have such a lead. The game honestly feels pretty even.
Yeah, I think the difference is that Jay has been farming much more effectively. Luna has been farming much more effectively, and these fights, even though the fights are even, the Mineski team is still taking objectives. All the outer towers, all the shrines, do add up about to 10k. Eden?
Yeah, and
Gonna get
we'll
scouted.
see him.
Is there a hook coming in? No.
So now Luna and SF both have BKB. I think Roshan should be their next objective, because even if RQ decide to take a team fight in the Roshan pit, I think Mineski should have more than enough to
Oh,
fight there.
Jay attacked out of his invisibility thinking there was a lasso, but there was not any. And was that his 10-second BKB use?
That was his 10-second BKB.
Man, that Queen of Pain
So-
Blade Mail was putting in some work.
It is so annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
He's actually surprisingly close to Octarine too. This Queen of Pain is pretty damn scary right now.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have exactly the best laning phase, but just once he exited the lanes, was able to output so much pressure and damage in every single team fight. It helps that he's generally the last one to survive for the team as well, so he's picking up a lot of assist gold.
Do they have smoke?
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Yeah, they do. Jules has the smoke. Oh, kill the creep.
Do they need to smoke? I thought you're just gonna walk into Roche. That's kind of the game plan. And maybe have like Ninja Boogie just control this ramp with cogs.
I think even though I said, you know, they can just fight Rosh and they should be more than prepared, they should still do it with vision. I don't think you do it without vision.
Oh, Jules does not have any observer on him. He's got a ton of items. Trying to actually finish a mech.
He already finished it.
Oh, okay.
Actually, both of these supports have some decent farm, actually. Looks like Mineski is opting to push out the lanes first.
Maybe wait for the completed butterfly. Like, what's the answer to the butterfly illusions from RQ? Is there Manta coming out? Or sorry, is there...
It's the Queen of Pain blade mail.
I don't know, man. They do a lot of damage.
He has no sustain. The blade mail actually like makes you kill yourself really quickly.
Oh no.
Especially,
Not
like, I
not
think-
Luna. What's the answer to the Luna illusions? Because that thing's gonna get sent down the lane.
Ah, okay, that's what you mean.
Like they need some MKBs or something to hit these illusions.
Dire's top tower.
Maybe Queen of Pain. No, actually, I think it's a little too late for Queen of Pain to go back for a Scepter. I think at this point of the game, you just go for that Mjolnir build.
Yeah.
And I think between her Mjolnir and Lone Druid Mjolnir, they should be okay with dealing with illusions, even though they have Butterfly.
All right, here comes the Roshan. Creep's gonna come in and scout. It's gonna get taken down pretty much immediately. And it looks like they're just gonna give it up to free. And Ninja Boogie comes up, drops the cogs. Now Roshan goes down. Aegis goes to Jay. Jay also working towards Butterfly. I think we're gonna need to see some MKB and fast.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, so Lone Druid is going to go for that MKB, but I feel like this puts him in such a vulnerable situation. Like, he's just so squishy. If he gets caught out by either Bad Rider or the Clockwork, I think this Lone Druid is dead.
Yeah. At the same time, though, his teammates are doing so far a very good job of protecting him. The Slaughter and the Enigma is really taking pretty much all the attention from Mineski. So I don't think he's ever gotten caught out by himself, right?
Yeah. He's been doing pretty well, actually.
Yeah. But
He's always like in a decent position, so we'll just have to see how they handle it. There's going to be an incoming push soon. Shadow Fiend already finished the Butterfly.
yeah, Miracle very close to finishing his as well. Maybe like 1,000-2,000 gold away. And looks like they're gonna just be okay to push without it. All right, they're gonna make some Shadow Fiend illusion right now.
Alright, and then where's the Luna illusions?
Wait.
You need all the illusions.
ROQ gonna smoke in from the backline. Jules is gonna be the squishiest of target. Oh, but the Throne Net! Cancel the Blink Dagger of Zephyr. Oh, Eden.
MVP troll.
Yeah, so far at least. RR looking for Zephyr. Zephyr's gonna get found. Are they gonna Requiem him? No, just right click dead immediately. Black hole only finds two and he just dies immediately. But Clockwork Hook comes back in from the back line. Jay going forward, gets 4-staff in. Then they need a couple more Requiem on Kel's dot. Not gonna get it. There's a buyback. I believe that's from the Rubik. Queen of Pain still in there. And now looks like Shadow Fiend killed himself off the Blade Mail. Still chaotic team fight. They lift him up. They're gonna try to root him, and he's actually stuck in there for good here. Jay trying to run away. He's taking so much damage. Defensive force that pushing him away, and they push him away a second time. The Requiem kills himself off the Blade Mail, and this Queen of Pain is now level 24, about to hit 25, especially if he gets this kill. I think we're gonna see a point of the game where Queen of Pain is about to out carry 2 hyper carries. Welcome to the new age, man.
You thought I was joking when I said the answer was Blade Mail. It's Blade Mail.
Maybe they needed that butterfly finish. I thought for sure they were just gonna roll them.
It's not even about the butterfly. It's that in order to okay. So the problem is, Queen of Pain's damage output is just like insane, right? With the Veil and Octarine Core, she's just spamming away. So you can't ignore her. But if you don't ignore her, she just pops Blade Mail, and the Blade Mail just makes you kill yourself because none of them have lifesteal.
Right.
And the only way you can survive the Blade Mail is by having that lifesteal.
Well, maybe Shadow Team should have bought a Vlad's instead of a mech, man. Because
I don't even know if that's enough. I think
it helps at least.
It helps for sure. Vlad's definitely helps.
Oh, the TPs are coming in. Eden gonna get hooked here, and that should be an easy one. 4-staff away, but wait. Okay.
Mineski have to be a little worried now though, because that was within ages, and he still got rolled.
I mean, I guess given this point, Queen of Pain's already 25. You just say, look, okay, I'm gonna finish Butterfly on Miracle, and then I'm gonna buy Satanic on Miracle, and then fight again. Or is that just too much farm time?
I think both of them Satanic. Shadow Fiend and Luna both need Satanic if they want to win these team fights.
Jay already has it queued up, but looks like they're not slowing down the road. They're just going in the mid lane. Rubik's dead for 30, and they're okay to have that advantage. Keldu's on. They get 2, but the crush is gonna get them. Yeah. The great crush here from Zephyr, but the tower is gonna go down the mid lane. Meanwhile, Sonic Wave's gonna come back in 4 HP, but no, he's trapped in there. He blinks back out. Ninja Boogie is gonna die to the fire. I believe Zephyr comes back in. Zephyr evades one of the hits here coming on the mid lane. The Black Hole gets cancelled immediately, and Koala's gonna be dead. Okay, Ninja Boogie's still somehow surviving. Mineski, I believe they've won enough and they can maybe just push. Yeah, now the tier 3 has gone down, and even these low HP illusions are start glazing down the buildings.
So who ended up taking that gem?
Alright, Quab just comes back and turns on Blade Mail, scares everybody away.
They have it back now.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was actually like super favorable for Mineski.
Oh,
Jules. Still has Guardian Greaves.
Okay, let's see, Greaves it.
Make some space, Jules.
Wait, he's invis. He's in the trees. Ooh. Oh, they saw him.
Okay, no, they got him.
Good try, good try. Right. So, what buyback was forced out in that engagement?
I don't think RQ bought back at all.
I think Rubik did? I'm not sure.
I'm actually not sure. Let's take a look at the buyback status.
No, that was a while ago.
Rubik.
I mean, 3 second,
oh, you're right,
3 minute cooldown. Yeah, that was a while back.
I don't recall any buybacks. So. Okay,
right.
I'm actually really surprised that Mineski managed to get that much done in that team fight. I honestly believe that they're not in any position to force the way up the high ground. I think they really need to wait for Satanic.
Well, I think it helps that the Enigma as well as Slaughter pretty much died for nothing, right? That was essentially a 3v5.
Yeah, their problem right now is not the Slardar. Well, Slardar definitely is really annoying to deal with. Obviously, you can't just ignore the Slardar and the Enigma. But with the very little amount of pressure that they're applying in these team fights is more than enough for this Lone Druid and Queen of Pain to just dish out all the damage that they need.
Yeah. And there's a mounting pressure on Koala to hit these black holes. Because even if you don't catch one of the hyper cores in it, like, you just die. We saw Jay just like 3-shot him or something like that.
He got his black hole canceled immediately.
Yeah.
That was just very well played by Ninja Boogie, hitting that hook immediately.
It's like that story you were telling up for Zai, right? Like that's his one important job.
And look at Ninja Boogie's items. He's still making progress. I don't know how he does it, but
he's
farm is actually
he's
really
queuing up.
impressive.
He's queuing up Hex, man. This is like as late game as it gets here for a support Clockwork.
And you know, for SD Luna lineups, it's very understandable that as to why an SD is able to get farm, but this Clockwork able to get farm.
Yep. I wonder if Miracle is going to be going for a Satanic next. He doesn't have anything queued up right now.
I'm pretty certain it has to be. I think his best item choices right now are, I would say, you go into Satanic, you replace that helm with the Dominator, and then you replace Dragonlance for something like Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you think
As
he'll,
for Shadow Fiend,
he'll
Shadow
ditch
Fiend
the... Do you think he'll ever ditch the boots first? Because having like Manta and Butterfly from movement speed and just be like the immobile tank.
No, I don't think so. I think you have to go for first priority is you go for the Satanic. After that, it kind of depends on where you are in the game after that. I think you try to make a team fight happen once you finish the Satanics, and depending on how favorable it is for you, then you can make a decision off of that.
Miracle.
Either like,
I was gonna say Miracle's farm is really falling behind now, as a Luna especially. Although he's kind of sharing it with the Shadow Demon, so maybe not so much. Was Lone
it's not even that he's sharing it with the Shadow Demon. It's a Shadow Fiend. A lot of it actually is going to the Shadow Demon too.
Yeah, that's what I
He's
mean.
just making illusions of Miracle. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, looks like they're gonna try to make a move, maybe up the mid ramp here. No sentries at the ready though. Kind of a YOLO play. Oh,
Oh, this is a huge pickoff.
Lincoln Sphere is at the ready, gets cancelled immediately. Lasso then, well, he does have the Blade Mail turned on. He has not lost a single point of HP. OS Frog, please, but on the backline, Zephyr gets caught out. Zephyr gonna be dead. Okay, the Black Hole coming through. It's gonna get both, but it gets cancelled immediately by the Tro. Now, Miracle popping his BKB. Let's say Eclipse lose, but just has to run away with Eclipse because he doesn't have any HP. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain still very, very healthy because of the talent. Now, Khalduzan moving forward. Queen of Pain looking for more.
Right now.
Yeah, and despite of them catching Queen of Pain out, they have lost more than they've gained. Jay needs a
Jay
couple of
is not out
seconds.
yet.
Jay does have the Hurricane Pike. Okay, and he goes invis now. He should be okay.
Yeah, Rubik has a gem, but unfortunately for Rubik, he doesn't have a blink or a force stat. It's nothing on him. Oh, that looks so good for Mineski, but Zephyr with the huge crush just completely locking down Mineski so that they just had no follow-up for the lasso.
Eden gets found
They can
here.
catch out Eden again. Oh, poor Rubik. Oh, that's a gem too.
Oh, wait, Queen of Pain comes back in. He pops a Blade Mail. Low. And then blinks away. That's actually insane.
How little damage he takes. Just 38 armor.
Here's a crazy suggestion as RQ now goes into the Roshan pit and gets Aegis. If they get Aegis for Lone Druid, that's going to be absolutely huge. And it looks like they
It's
will.
Aegis and cheese, so they're gonna give the cheese to Quals.
Oh, cheese? The Aegis still on the ground? Wait.
Alright,
Okay,
so
got
Queen
it.
of Pain takes
Okay,
two.
but they
They're
kill
doing
one
it.
immediately. Jay with this damage output. Blade Mail gets activated. Now they're going to Kai away. Ninja Boogie's in there. Drops the call because they're going to focus the Bear. Bear is down as well. Meanwhile, on the back line here, Khalduzan getting flame breaking up. Okay, Khalduzan pops the BKB. And now R on the run. R probably going to go down to the Candlesticks on the right side. It's going to be Zephyr running away, but Jay with the big right click is going to clean up. And then on the left side here, Gem is on the deck. Queen of Pain getting a lot of HP back because of her talent. Clockwork Hook's gonna find two, gets rid of the Aegis. My god, the plays here by Ninja Boogie. I do believe Blade Mail's coming off cooldown. He does have Blade Mail again here. Pops up Blade Mail. Jay,
That's Satanic. Allows
okay.
you to fight it.
And now he turns
the
the other way.
He's
Jay
gonna kill.
carrying the team. No, he fears. Ninja Boogie needs a rocket. He needs a hook. Oh, he gets it.
Got it.
The right click's gonna be there. And now Queen of Pain gets a little bit of Shrine Hell, but I don't think it's gonna be enough here. One by one, they have gone down. RRQ getting out carried and now muscled by Jay in the late game. Sonic Wave gonna come in. BKB not doing too much there.
Out of mana.
He is
He's
out
not
of
the
mana. Well, it's gonna eat the cheese, I think. Okay, blink away. Still no cheese just yet. Ninja Boogie gonna force that cheese usage.
He actually has a cheese.
Cheese. Okay, cheese gonna get eaten, and now Ninja Boogie's on the run here. He's 4 HP! Getting hit by a Shadow Fiend. Ninja Boogie's very low. The black hole is gonna get him. Jay's gonna go down, but I do believe Objective Gaming by the Shadow Demon and Luna has taken down at least the top racks, and the mid-range racks is very, very low. And everyone has retreated. Everybody on the side of Radiant has buyback. Oh my god, what a game this is.
This game. Alright, Mineski, even though they were up against Aegis and Cheese, they managed to make that team fight at Roshan work so well for them.
The problem was, like, it was so chaotic. And Shadow Fiend, I believe, was uninterrupted throughout the whole team fight. Nobody was actually hitting his Shadow Fiend, right?
I think the biggest issue was that Lone Druid and Queen of Pain were totally zoned out by the Bat Rider, and they pretty much
and the Clockwork
used all of their resources to deal with the Bat Rider first, and that just made it so that the rest of the team was just dead. It doesn't help that Enigma died instantly too.
Yeah, I think Enigma really need a Ghost Scepter, not like all these tier 18 items that he's got. Like
either that or I think like Lotus Orb was not bad.
No, he just needs to not get 3-shotted by Jay. That's what's happening, right? You don't catch Jay in the black hole, you just get 3-shotted.
But it's... See, here's the issue, right? This is why I think Lotus Orb is better. Because if you don't BKB, right, you're going to get cancelled. Like, immediately, you're going to get cancelled. And if you do BKB, you can't Ghost Scepter. Then you get 3-shotted by Jay. What are your options? So
you basically blink in, turn on Ghost, and drop Midnight Pulse and run around like crazy. That's how Xiaowei and Puppy plays it, right? Like, in the late game, when you need to land a Black Hole but you can't, you blink in but you don't drop Black Hole, but you play as if you do, and people overreact and drop stuns. And then you re-engage with a secondary blink and Black Hole. It helps to have Refresher, but obviously he's got issues with gold and stuff. And now Mineski just runs back again.
Miracle has the Satanic as well.
He could forego buyback.
He even has enough for buyback.
Or if he sells like Helm, I
think. Needs to sell Dominator, yeah. Do you sell Dominator here or Dragonlance? I think you sell Dominator.
I think you sell Dominator as well, because the Dragonlance is so very helpful for the SD to make illusion of and just siege.
They're going back to playing it very safe. Jay amassing an absolute monstrous amount of farm right now. Almost has a Bloodthorn.
Oh, that bear! Rip. It's so funny that the bear died inside of the cog, but his corpse like flew over here. I don't know if you're watching that.
I saw that too. That's really confusing.
That's some next level death animation. Alright, so safe to say this Quap is not going to die unless she runs out of mana, which, I mean, I guess technically she did run out of mana in the previous fight.
Yeah, she got it all drained away. That's how long the team fight was.
Yeah.
What's Quap's last item? I don't even think you go for boots.
No, I don't think you go for boots either.
Sheepstick? I think Sheepstick would be good here.
I feel like she needs more damage. Is Refresher like too crazy?
I think this is all the damage you need, personally.
Oh, disruption.
You see her.
But Zephyr's here. Zephyr's gonna get a crush, and Jules in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get brought down pretty much instantly. Nope, pops a grease for himself. Oh, look at this damage! Oh, you Bloodthorn! The red numbers! So many red numbers. Now they want Koala on the right side.
They have a Scepter on Ninja Boogie. He could probably go for more. Where's the hook?
Wait, Eden trying to pour it out here. Eden's gonna make it home, and so is Zephyr. Oh my god, Bloodthorn!
Very big.
Bloodthorn is the answer. You cannot out-regen Bloodthorn. And she needs to buy back right about now. And she does.
Alright, Koala needs the black hole of his life.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is so not over. If they get a 3-4 man black hole, they win that fight. Are they?
They wanna put
the lasso's gonna find. Okay, Queen of Pain on the back line's gonna distract Koala. Blinks in, but gets driven away pretty much immediately. Disruption used defensively. And now, Blaymail has been committed here. Bloodthorn up, they cog him up, and he can't blink away. Black hole, it's only gonna be on 2, but still pretty good here. Us Well, no, all of the HP again being lost by Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain needs to steal some back. Shiva is available. Blinks back in.
Miracle has to be very
Going for
careful.
Jay. Pops a blame out here, but I don't think Jay could actually fight this. Going forward, he's gonna get the Jay kill. Queen of Pain.
Oh, and Miracle goes down as well.
Okay, Jules porting back out, and they defended. I mean, it was a costly hell of a defense, but they defended. And now they could go the other side. What is happening with this game right now? This Quap of Pain, man. Legit hero.
Quap of Pain. OP.
Alright, I think he's buying BOTs.
Yeah, it's getting BOT.
Is BOT the answer? I guess when you're starting to lose to big creeps, BOT is very necessary.
I mean, I told you, this is all you need for late game.
I don't know, man. You see that Bloodthorn on him?
That was only because he couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
He was completely stunned up. If he's not stunned and he's able to cast spells...
Khalduzad might go down to the Shadow Demon. Pop it. He's dead.
Oh
Shadow
my
Demon
goodness.
getting a
What
solo
happened?
kill on Khalduzad. He's going to glimmer himself back up. Most likely going to die here. They do have detection. Well, trading 1-for-1 for Lone Druid is not that bad. Although, ironically, both of them will respawn at the same time because Lone Druid talent. That's also fair. Queen of Pain now blinks on the high ground. She wants to force out some buybacks, but I think Mineski's okay to have their damage on the building a little bit. Ninja Boogie on the bottom side. They want him, but is that really the best use of their time? And now they get Zephyr into this fight. The cores are coming back relatively soon here. Ninja Boogie's gonna shrine back up, taking a ton of damage still. Queen of Pain coming back in, trying to get the kill. Ninja Boogie's gonna be dead. Ninja Boogie? Poison? Okay, finally goes down. He does not have buyback.
This is a really good hold, though. They wasted a lot of their time.
Yeah.
They still have Glyph.
And the
both
two
the
cores
cores are going to revive. I think this is all they're going to get.
And Quap's out of mana. Because the fights are going on too long. Alright.
All right.
Quap's gonna
One
get a
tower,
tier 3.
and that's it. Yeah, that's a great hold.
I don't know who's gonna win this game. It's actually still up in the air. I think Mineski obviously very favored, but as we saw in that last team fight.
You know, the best thing about this kind of game, you know, you're playing a Lone Druid. Don't forget, Lone Druid can be 12 slotted.
18
There's
slot, bro.
finally
Don't
time
forget
to
the
go back.
backpack.
Yeah, you're right. The backpack. All of a sudden, we're gonna see some items on the bear for the first time in a very long time.
I think realistically speaking though, like the bank is just too different on both sides. Like Mineski, even during that last push, they had buybacks, right? They could commit to buybacks if they wanted to. Whereas I think RQ is really running low in the bank. So RQ is pretty much got their back against the wall, whereas I feel like Mineski could afford to like make one big mistake in a team fight and still have another shot at it.
Oh, and Rubik finally finished an item, at least. He didn't has a Lotus Orb and Aether Lens.
That Lotus is so key on the Quap. Like Quap getting silences.
Yeah,
No bueno.
for sure. Oh, Queen of Pain is actually going for Lotus Orb as well as the 6th item. I actually very like this a lot. Look at how much armor Queen of Pain has. 41 armor.
I mean, when Bloodthorns are you need probably 41 more. Alright. Quap's still in there.
I actually think this game is super even. I think the bear having extra slots for just like the utility aura items is actually pretty big for them.
I don't know.
'Cause he can-
I feel like the
he can
bear
buy
just
Vlad.
dies.
Even if he does die, you resummon him. Get
I
two of them.
guess. Sure. But that's what he's there for, right? The utility. He's not there, really there doing damage, is what you're suggesting.
For now.
Wait, Roche.
Obviously-
Can't let them get Roche right now. Shadow Fiend's not in this fight. Where's Shadow Fiend? Shadow Fiend's
they
just
do
farming
pick
on the
off.
bottom. Eden's dead, but I think they get Aegis and Cheese, right? Or they will try to. No! They don't do Roche that very quickly. Oh, don't get bashed, Quap. Jules is in there, blinks forward, finds Khalduzad. Quap, still inside the Roshan pit. Meanwhile on the back line. Jay,
Oh,
what are you
Jay,
doing,
he
Jay?
finds Koala.
Okay, Jay does get
All
Koala.
right. He got.
Blame Out gets pop here. He's actually trying to gain some HP back by actually neutraling on the way with a Satanic Pop. And now Blame Out gets waited out, gets Force Staff away, and now on the backside here, Ninja Boogie finds yet another one more. They're getting picked one by one. They do have 2
Alright.
buybacks at the ready, but now Aces and Chiefs can go to Mineski if they want it, but I think they want to just force out those buybacks
I think the play here is you force the buybacks,
and go back for
and then
Roche.
you go back to Roshan. Yeah.
Okay, one buyback
They
force.
need to do the Blue Druid one first.
Clockwork Hook. Okay, they
He's
silenced him
Bloodthorn.
up. Yeah, he's just
oh,
dead.
No, this is bad.
Yo, that's
I think
dieback.
that's game.
Yeah, Quals
Yeah, I
also
think that's
dead.
game.
That's it.
Just like that. Damn, what a roller coaster.
Oh my god. I gotta say, absolute MVP to Ninja Boogie and RR. Like, the amount of catch that they brought through the team is just huge.
Oh man, what a game! This game started so slow, and it was just insane after the last, for the last what 20 minutes. Or
Yeah,
so?
man, it's crazy. It's like nuclear warfare. One person finished one item, and then someone else comes up with a bigger one. And like Queen of Pain 25 was huge, and then the Bloodthorn came out, and then it was just crazy.
I think the biggest turning point was the satanic pickups. That's actually what allowed them to stand and fight. Without the satanics, they were just dying like way too quickly. Both of the cores.
Well,
then,
even with Satanic, you see some fights they were just choosing to run over than attacking the blade mail quap.
Yeah, you kind of have to, because the blade mail actually does so much damage to you that satanic doesn't even. I would say it breaks even for your output.
Yeah. Well, Mineski will take the series 2-0, although RRQ definitely made him work for it super hard. That's going to conclude the broadcast for today. Later on, we're going to have the CIS DAC qualifiers. And same time, same place tomorrow. We're going to come back with more C qualifiers. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. You can follow Aosin at Aosin Dota. And of course, check out his Twitch at Aosin Trash, or Twitch TV /Aosin Trash. And myself at Luminous Inverse. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.